Nintendo is one of the biggest gaming companies of all time. Mario Brothers, Star Fox, Pokemon, Xenoblade, Splatoon, the list of successful franchises goes on and on. But it's not all been smooth sailing for this multi-billion-dollar gaming giant. The Wii U was a total commercial failure. Nintendo's high hopes for the console were soon dashed as only 13.5 million units were sold worldwide. The only console that performed worse than this in Nintendo's history is the Virtual Boy, which sold less than 1 million units. There's several reasons why the Wii U failed, but to cut a long story short, many players simply didn't know what the Wii U was, and it couldn't hold a candle to the PS4 and Xbox One. Nintendo had to pull out all the stops and come up with a great solution, and thankfully that solution came in the form of the incredibly successful Nintendo Switch. As a hybrid console, the Nintendo Switch can plug into TVs or even be used as a standalone handheld device. With its truly innovative design and modern but colourful appearance, the Nintendo Switch succeeded where the Wii U failed. As of November 2022, the Nintendo Switch had sold over 114 million units worldwide, making it the third most popular Nintendo console in history. What really makes the Nintendo Switch so successful is the fact that it caters to both the handheld and home gaming markets. I really wasn't kidding when I said the design of the Switch was innovative. However, on the 3rd of March 2023, the Nintendo Switch will be exactly 6 years old. Yes, I know, 2017 was 6 years ago. It's frightening. Anyway, the point is, this officially makes the Nintendo Switch a grandpa. There's been one major drawback to this highly successful console for quite some time now, and that's performance. As more recent games like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have revealed, the Nintendo Switch is long overdue for an upgrade. This certainly isn't news to Nintendo, who have been aware of the issue for quite some time now, and in fact, there was supposed to be an upgrade in the form of the Switch Pro. This mid-console upgrade was supposed to arrive in 2019, but then was delayed to 2020, and then 2021. Then, on October 8th, 2021, the Nintendo Switch OLED was launched. This was pretty much the same old Nintendo Switch, but with a vivid OLED screen. And while this is a nice new feature, it was hardly the upgrade that fans were looking for. Fast forward all the way through 2022, and still no Nintendo Switch Pro. But wait, there's more. As you may have guessed, Nintendo have now cancelled the launch of the Switch Pro, and are presumably now debating whether they want to pursue the development of the Switch 2 or not. And for obvious reasons. After the disaster of the Wii U, they don't really want history to repeat itself now, do they? So, if you were hoping for the release of the Switch Pro or the Switch 2 this year, unfortunately you're going to be waiting a little bit longer. And by a little bit longer, I mean at least a year, if not more than that. That's really disappointing, and to me, if anything, this feels like a missed opportunity. I get that Nintendo wants to capitalize on the success of the Switch, and judging by the huge number of global sales, it's safe to say that Nintendo's adopted a if it ain't broke, don't fix it approach. However, it's obvious that this approach won't last much longer, and in many respects, it's actually been counterintuitive. Whether they realize it or not, Nintendo's indecisiveness may be the real enemy here. And yeah, they're saying that they're concerned about the whole Wii U thing happening again. But let's break this down, shall we? Now, to call the Wii U a monumental misstep in marketing would be an understatement. Nintendo tried their best to keep capitalizing on the success of the Wii, but the problem with the Wii U is that it's a completely separate console. While it had a decent GPU, the CPU left a lot to be desired. Also, in terms of online play, the Wii U was leagues behind competitors. But what really killed the Wii U was the name itself. Look, I get what they were going for, but let's be honest, the name's just not really that clever. It's actually confusing. And it's this very confusion that killed the console. The Switch is perfectly named because it describes exactly what it does. You can switch from a TV setup to a handheld setup, and that's how it works. That's the selling point. It's in the name. So, the general rule of thumb when naming consoles, one collective pronoun, fine. A collective pronoun and a singular pronoun combined, not fine. What I'm actually saying here is that I don't think Nintendo needs to be concerned about the success of the Switch 2. They've got a winning formula with the Switch. All they have to do is improve the performance and add some more functionality to it, and I'm pretty sure that just about every single user is going to be over the moon. So unless Nintendo goes out of their way to fundamentally redesign the Switch and somehow confuse people, I don't see how the Switch 2 can fail. It'll also help if gamers can still play their old Nintendo Switch games on the Switch 2. And if you're worried about this, fear not, because Nintendo has confirmed that the Switch 2 will be backwards compatible. So with the right improvements and design considerations, there's no reason that the Nintendo Switch 2 will fail. I have a sneaking suspicion the Nintendo Switch 2 will be announced later this year, and it may very well even release in 2024. However, there's no official announcement or confirmation as yet, so don't get your hopes up too soon. So that's pretty much everything I have to say on the matter. What do you think of the Nintendo Switch 2? Will it be a complete success or a total failure? Be sure to let me know all your thoughts in the comments. Also, if there's any games or tech you'd like me to check out next, please let me know as well. Please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so I can keep bringing you content on a regular basis. Later peeps!